Thank you, Mr. President. We've had a lot of resolutions this afternoon, and while Queens may have the greatest food, and Brooklyn may or may not be the birthplace of hip-hop, I'm so proud to share with this chamber that in Ontario County, we have one of the greatest librarians in New York State. And it's my honor to welcome her to the chamber, Mary Ferris. Mary was the first ever children's librarian at Wood Library in Canandaigua. She recently retired after 50 incredible years of service. Mary's work has touched generations of families, including my own. When I was a young mother, I was just as excited as my 2 children to attend Mary's Storytime programs. She really is so incredibly innovative and just so engaging with the children. But what was always so important to me was how she also inspired the adults in these children classes to really learn how to bring stories to life, to engage the listeners, and to create readers for a lifetime. I remember so often to get kids excited about continuing their summer reading, Mary would design and wear these really, really creative costumes. They were unforgettable. Everyone in the community looked forward to seeing what she was going to reveal. I remember Mary being dressed as a globe, a Lego brick, a mad scientist, a superhero, a pirate, a detective, and even one year, the crayon. Yeah. Mary really, she has done so much for our community. She brought reading beyond the walls of the library, establishing a story walk at a local park, and the Adventure Backpack program for children to learn about and explore the great outdoors. She cheered for kids every year at the start of the school year. She would be there to cheer on those kindergarten bus run kids and read stories at summer camp. She's the founding member and longtime chair of the Community Reading Partnership that offers literacy programs and promotes reading in the home and in the community. Mrs. Ferris also served our state as a 50-year member of the New York Library Association, where she held numerous positions, including that as president. Over her career, Mrs. Ferris has earned many well-deserved awards, including the Pied Piper Award from the Youth Services section of the New York Library Association, the Business Ethics Award from the Canandaigua Rotary, the Woman of Distinction Youth Services Award from the Canandaigua Chamber of Commerce, and the Business and Professional Women's Club. And because Mary Ferris is so amazing and so incredible and has such a remarkable impact on the people of our community, I honored her twice. At her retirement celebration in March, I had the distinct privilege of presenting Mary Ferris with the New York State Senate Commendation Award. If you think about it, over a half a century, just imagine the thousands and thousands of lives that Mrs. Ferris has touched, whether with a good book, a kind word, or a gentle hug, and of course, that magical flannel board. Mrs. Ferris is here today with her husband, Kim, and several of her colleagues and friends from Wood Library. Executive Director of the Library, Jenny Goodemont, Executive Assistant, Cindy Fordham, Adult Services Librarian, Alexis Lawrence, Volunteer Coordinator, Stephanie Toomey, Circulation Supervisor, Carrie Magnan. Mr. President, it's my honor to bring forward this resolution and to recognize Mary Ferris on her truly storied career. Congratulations, Mary.
Thank you, Senator Helming. To Mrs. Ferris and her guests, I welcome you on behalf of the Senate. We extend to you the privileges and courtesies of this House. Please rise and be recognized.